Okay, Aries, reading for November. Well, between now and the end of November, okay? But during the shuffle, you've got a lot of cards trying to come out. Seven of Cups, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords are trying to come out, okay? So, I love reading for Aries. Aries for rest of November. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Finances could look, it depends. Finances. And you've got the Hierophant. Some of you could be tarot readers. Some of you could be looking into a new venture of a job or commitment. Commitment to could be charity work. Could be charity work. It could be a new venture or a career within the creative field, because I know that we've had Venus and all this kind of stuff that's been going on, and we're now going into retrograde. So you could be thinking of tarot reading, or watching tarot readings, or watching this. Yeah, something something along those lines. Aries. So I just finished the Gemini reading, and that was absolutely fucking chaotic. We got people in fucking Cinderella's three-party, tea party kind of fucking confusion, and well, it takes some getting over. Aries. Two of Wands, new direction. Could be listening to One Direction. One Direction towards a new creative field. Prospects. Looking for new prospects. Aries for November, please. Aries, what's going on with Aries November? Love and career for Aries. Stop. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Death, and the Nine of Swords. That's what came out in the last one. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Okay, so take that out. And the Lovers. And the Fool. Okay, but King of Cups, overall energy. So Ten of Pentacles obviously speaks of firm foundations, really. Something that you've got built up that seems to be paying off for you in a large way this month. It could be residual energy, could be like last month. It could be something that you've been building up over time. Okay, the Hierophant obviously talks about decision and precision, being decisive, being very decisive. I mean, you're cardinal. I love Aries because they just fucking cut people off without. It's kind of, you know, I love Aries. I do. I've got some Aries friends. So you could be involved with a Taurus, okay, or a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, or Pisces, or King of Cups. So it can mean Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it normally represents Pisces with the King of Cups. But it can mean either, because you have got Scorpio here too. So it could be Scorpio, Venus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a water sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, because you've got two water signs here, so someone's in the mix. Someone's in this collaboration of something that's going on, because you've got the Nine of Swords, which is a cry for help internally. As if you're watching tarot readings, you should know that every time you add a 9, it just comes to 999, a cry for help. So I'll also do your numbers at the end as well, but 2 9s are 18, and then another 9 is, you know, 27. It just makes 9. Okay, but let's clarify. But so the Queen of Wands, with it, I mean, it basically means Sagittarius, but it's, you know, I mean, it can mean a mutable sign too. Obviously, you know, Pisces, they can basically morph into, they absorb that energy and they learn from it, and that's why they have that much karma. If you are dealing with Pisces, they can adapt to their environment by absorbing that energy, feeling the pain, working themselves through it to become a leader, or to become like Aries, like yourselves, you know, leaders, motivational speakers, people that have creative fields in many directions. You know, they're very good builders and motivators, and people that know to be motivated. So a lot of you are, because I'm going extremely cold. So it could be that you know, that you're looking towards a new creative field, because, you know, Aries, you represent the emperor, so you look over kings and queens, you know, and you build your empire. You look over those to make sure that they're doing a good job, and if they're not, you tell them to piss off. You know, I don't care whether you're a king or you're a queen or you're a jack or a jester. If you're a joker, fuck off, basically. You know. So that's what I like about Aries. I mean, I've mastered Aries, so trust me, I know what you represent. My dad was an Aries too, my brother and friends. So you've got passionate, so let's go over what we've got. So it could be because the Queen of Wands is obviously like has connection with the occult or the other side, which is the Akashic records to me, you know, is very spiritual and has the wand of action in order to take direction in their own way. So Aries are very much like that, you know, when you tap into your own into your own timeline or other people's timeline of the Akashic records, you can have great wisdom, you know, because obviously the Emperor is about wisdom too. So you use the wisdom in order to know how to move forward, to be a leader. This is also a leader. This can be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but basically Sagittarius, or a mutable sign that can pretty much take on and learn from this energy. So you could be learning from them, or they could be learning from you. But whatever it is, it seems to be extremely inspiring for you, because it seems to be working out right, because it's creating the Four of Wands, which some people say twin flame, you know, which is more likely Cinderella's three-party fucking tea party kind of shit. But the four is like basically a happy home life, that whatever it is that you're creating, it seems to be creating stability within you, something very stable and grounded. You know, it can mean family, but it can mean that, you know, within your creative field of what you're doing, you know, I'm psychic, but I can't tell you what you're doing in your lives, but whatever you're doing, it seems to be working at the moment, because you have, it seems like you're starting off well and you're working really hard at something, and you're building, it's like a building block to life. If it relates to the Akashic records, okay, they are given information that's sent. I've just done a video, so please watch it, but it does say Sagittarius weird science, but it's also motivational speaking, it's collective messages. But basically, when we connect to our chakras, okay, chakra healing, the 8th chakra that people miss is themselves, okay, because we have alignment within mind, body and soul of 7. That's why this is called 7, so please watch that video, because you may find it quite enlightening. But we have 7 chakras, but the 8th chakra is never seen because it's you, so you're looking for yourself. So it could mean twin flame, but you're looking for yourself, because it's a mirror reflection of you. So it could be a period of growth and learning. But people from the higher mind and the higher perspective of this kind of energy or card, you know, or even the Hierophant, because the Hierophant talks of spiritual leaders, you know, pretty much like this. But it's the Akasha, which is you. It's the higher mind. It's like, people believe in spirit guides or whatever, but I always tell people at the end of the video, never believe me, believe in yourselves, because when you have self-love, an internal love that is eternal, it's internal, it was created by God and Lucifer, okay, but please watch those, because I think you'll fucking love them, really, but well, I hope you do. But it means that the 8th chakra is spirit guides that get the information from you, that bring it to you and drop it through your crown chakra, which is your 7th chakra, drops it through your crown chakra and gives you the information of yourself, that's telling you about yourself, of the next step that you need to take in your lives, basically, right? Basic general overview. But please watch those. One is called Pisces 2.0 and it's got dark worker, light worker, or it's called Sagittarius light working ascension codes, okay, because it's codes, it's deciphering the matrix as well as collective, but it's listed Sagittarius, but it's weird science, believe me, you'll probably like it, okay. So but you're coming from a happy home life and you're transforming, so a lot of you seem like you're transforming spiritually. You're kind of either listening to someone, or you're listening to me, or you're listening to yourself now, which is, you can never beat that when you have eternal love, because you can never dig for information on Google and all that bullshit, because it confuses the fuck out of me. You know, the best person you can ever take the advice from is yourself. And I'm a Pisces, believe you me, and I don't take any fucking shit. You know, I don't. So, transformation, but it seems to be keeping you up at night. Now, it's like a cry for help. So, let's look at that first, because you've got brilliant cards here, and it ends in some kind of fucking weird shit. Let's just hope it's not fucking the three little piggies sitting down and having a three-party tea party. So, if it's to do with love, so the 9 of Swords. So you could be involved with someone with a life path number of 9. But I'll go over those in the end. Or they could be, or you, vice versa, mirrored, it doesn't matter. So someone's healing. Someone's healing. But that's not fucking healing, is it? That's sitting up, thinking, contemplating, worrying. You know, it's karmic. It's karmic because it relates to karmic law. I'm sorry about my setup. I'm trying to get set up properly. But it relates to karmic law, okay? All these are not in alignment. So if you do watch that video that I've got set up for alignment and true alignment within ourselves, I haven't got my props. But Mr. Plate is a cycle. And it's dark and light, and it's us. It's a light ascension, okay? And it's about true alignment within yourself. Basically, pull yourself together and grab yourself together and wake the fuck up, you know, basically. So this is not true alignment. This is sitting up late at night. It might be that the clocks have gone altered in the Britain they have, but it's the writing is on the wall, you know. A clock is on the wall, okay? And it's on the wall of defence, related to Pink Floyd and videos that I've done, and kind of, it's, my mind has expanded into fucking deep diving, so, you know, you're going to have to go with it. But a clock is on a wall and it ticks. It ticks our ending and it ticks our beginning. It's the end of the beginning. But it's history. It was created by Lucifer and God, okay? Now, you can never change history because it's written, right? It's karmic law. It's written for you to experience pain in life, for you to learn about release and transformation, death of the old, to move forward, okay, not backwards. But this is facing that. So it seems good at the moment because you're facing yourself. You know, basically, you know, I'd say to people, you know, why, if you was to rip out your feeling from your gut, what would you have in your hand? A feeling? Oh look, there's a feeling. What is it? It's not. You're dead. You can't see it, so you wouldn't be stupid enough in order to inflict pain upon yourself, right? Because it's only you laying up in bed at night worrying about something. You know, so it's karma. It needs release. It needs transformation. You need to move forward, because we have great cards here that you're doing something, but you're contemplating, thinking, worrying, and stabbing yourself in the eye, trying to look at a feeling that you can't physically see, like time. Time, you can't see it. You just see it unfold daily with people, how they follow a protocol of time that leads to a portal of time. How long does time take? Can you physically see time? You can't. It's metaphysics. You can't see it, so you can't physically look at a clock on a wall and think, well, there's a hand, so I'll pull it back. That's illusion. You know, you might not physically be doing that, but we can't, because we look at it, we think that we're running up late or on time. You know, if a clock didn't never exist and we was free, things would be different in life. Okay, so you have to look at things outside the box in the perspective of this kind of energy. All right, Aries? But I know you can do it because you're fucking motivational leaders, guys. You should be, right? So why are you healing? So you're healing from something. So it could be a Scorpio. Healing from a Scorpio. So you can have sun, moon, or rises, or Venuses, and they can too. And it can also mean their planets and their stars and their alignments of what's been going on with Scorpio, new moon, Venus coming out now of direct and going back into direct, and all this kind of stuff. Don't want to box your head in with all that. But you're healing from something. So, and you've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So you've got an array of fucking kings and queens, really. But Aries, I mean, you know, you look over kings and queens and you make wise decisions. You know, that's what you're about. You are the cardinal first sign. Your first, Pisces, is 12. You know, 12 and 1 is 13. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't ask me how I'd do that, you know, but I just trust me, I'm not in the matrix, so I see numbers. Okay. But what are you healing from? Four of Wands. Please clarify, Spirit, more about the Four of Wands. Sorry, the Four of Swords. Sorry, Four of Wands. We got that there. So you could be healing from someone trying to destroy a happy home life. You know, because I said it. So if I say it, I see it. If I see it, I say it. Four of Wands. I'm saying it again. Four of Wands. So break out this illusion of this twin flame thing. All right, if that is it. Because that'll confuse the shit right out of you. It is. It's karma. It's karma, and it needs release. You know, if you're having a three-party tea party with Cinderella, trust me, you'll get fucking lost in the mix, and you'll fucking end up upside down, and we'll have flipped over cards that we don't really want, or may. Okay, so Four of Swords, Spirit. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Four of Swords for Aries, please. Or who is feeling this way? Why are they feeling the Four of Swords? What are they healing from? Stop. The Sun. That could be Leo. So that's prosperity. So you're finding prosperity through healing. You know. I think that's Leo. But you're finding clarity. You're finding clarity and finally moving forward. You know. The sun basically shines light on the dark of Lucifer, you know, because Lucifer doesn't matter the sign. Everybody can have fucking narcissistic tendencies that keep us stuck, and it seems like you've kind of maybe seen the light, because you have seen the light through healing, okay, through healing. So that's positive, Aries. Very positive. Oh, and you have the Nine of Cups under that. So you've got two nines. So you know, you could be dealing with someone with a life path number of 9 or 999, someone that's very fucking greedy. I hate this card because this card talks about wish fulfillment, right? But this is a very draining energy because they're draining your emotions. They're sitting under cups that are an illusion of them sitting like Cinderella, you know, it's an illusion. It's not fucking Superman, Batman, or the Three Little Pigs. You know, you always have to have faith in your own belief and no one else's, because, you know, it relates to the 7 deadly sins too, you see. 7 deadly sins, sorry, that fell apart, but it could be a Pisces involved, you know, telling you and enlightening you the way, feeling stuck or becoming unstuck. I had to do that because I dropped the cards, but obviously meant to. Well, it happened, so nothing happens just for fucking chance, believe me. But that is greed, gluttony, war, ego that keeps the pride alive, and the pride that keeps the ego alive, of a cycle and a chain of the same thing, because it's a 9. It doesn't end, it just continues on as a cry for help internally. Someone's crying for help, and I need to be caring and nurturing instead of cutting them off. Pretty much. Can be. Okay. But I'll leave that at the bottom of the deck. If it comes out again, it comes out again. So let's have a look at the death, please. Spirit, death. Death, transformation. I'll take them. Well, what do you know? Cinderella shows its face. Cinderella. The Three Little Pigs. 3 little pigs having a tea party. 3 little pigs having a tea party, 1 lump or 2. You know. It's not a nursery rhyme, it's not a game, it's not a show, it's fucking life. It's not the game of life on a TV show. We live in reality, okay? So the 3 little pigs are having a 3 little pig tea party with one another, that's keeping you trapped and stuck, because people are trapped and stuck in reflection of the past, right? But I always say there's a guy that's dressed in black, which is me, saying fuck it, leave him to it. Or it can be anybody, you know, it can be anybody. It's kind of like, you know, fuck them, leave them to it. It really doesn't matter. It can be left, right, centre, not knowing your ass from your elbow, basically. So you could be dealing with air signs, or water signs, really. But you know, this is reflection of the past. So this could be also Venus that we've had, that was in, oh, it's been a very fucking tough ride for people, man. It's been very tough for Gemini, because Gemini reading went, I was crying in that, and I don't cry. And I couldn't breathe. I was feeling panic attacks. I was connecting to shit messages that I couldn't even give out because I couldn't see anything. It was black, it was dark, it was like, so I feel empathy for them, I really do. But this is reflection of the past. It can be childish games. You see there's two little gnomes sitting there playing a game, tea party, reflecting on the past and can't move forward, can't break free of karma. Because, oh, you know, let's sit and think about just illusion of love. What's love? Love is just a feeling created by the darkness. By the darkness. It is a song as well, but it is something that I do on my channel. Love is just a feeling created by the darkness. It's only a feeling. What's a feeling? Is that a feeling? Is that a feeling? Right? Is that a feeling? That's definitely a fucking feeling, right? You can feel that, or whoever can. And that's a fucking feeling as well, because you can feel that too, right? So hopefully you start to feel this now. Okay? Sorry, but that's me doing the Aries thing. I fucking love you guys, I do, because that's how you should be. You should be that way. So the darkness is being spoon-fed and perpetuated, the same little tea party, by the darkness. So someone's lost in purgatory because it's reflection of the past. So the past is the past and the end is the beginning is the past, and you're reflecting on the same thing, trying to move forward, but you're stuck to a three-party tea party. Okay? So what it's saying basically is get out of your head, get out of your feelings, don't go and get pissed. You know, get out of your mind. That still sounds the same, right? Don't get pissed and greedy out of what we had there with the 9 of Cups and be greedy. Okay, don't let people have their cake and eat it too, and get you to make it. I'd spit in it and fucking piss in it and then let them eat it, pretty much. Right. Sorry, I'm really picking up on your energy, guys, you know, I really am. Don't let Cinderella make you believe that Batman and Superman are anything other than a fictional character. They're not, they're illusion. They don't physically exist. Some people think that they do, and they like to create a tea party. Doesn't work, believe me. Dead in the water. So you have to move forward. So learn to release a Capricorn, or a Capricorn is releasing a Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising, or Capricorn is Sun, Moon or Rising, or Venus. And a Capricorn is attached to a Scorpio, and it's devastation. Can be anything. One of these players can be playing with a Taurus, or another water sign, which can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. Taurus, same, Sun, Moon or Rising or Venus within their chart. Okay, or a Sagittarius or a fire sign, because you have fire here too, and they could have it in their chart. So at the moment it looks like you might have a fucking 4-party tea party, or 6. You see, you've got 4 and 2, which is 6. A passionate new beginning with the devil, because someone's trying to huff and puff and blow a fucking house down and think that they're the fucking big bad wolf. Narcissism is an extremely fucking, well, please watch the rest of my videos, because they're listed different things, but I think you should hopefully get some insight out of it. Aries, don't let people treat you like this. Be the leader that you are. Okay? Sorry, I'm coming out a bit fenny. I don't know who I'm connecting to there myself, maybe. Don't let people treat you like a piece of shit in life. Okay? Because if you let them, you are the great sacrifice, and that's why we had the Hangman come up when I dropped the pack. Pisces shouldn't be now, because a lot of Pisces are now standing up and saying, you know what, fuck it. You know, we've learned and we've morphed into someone else. Okay? So it's about transformation, Pisces. do not put yourself as a sacrificial lamb. So you could have a Pisces sun, moon or rising. You could be an Aries with Pisces sun, moon or rising. It could be your rising, okay? Could be your rising, but it could be anything, because I'm trying to connect to loads of people, okay? And it could be an Aquarius involved too. So yeah, go to the Aquarius reading, you'll see how that one kind of happened. Aquarius, so we're probably going to have the Three of Pentacles pop up somewhere because of a concrete wall. Oh, you got 5. The concrete wall of defense and structure, okay? But let's have a look at sorry, that wasn't there, was it? That was there, sorry. Maneuvering energy. Sorry, that was there. So let us look at the Hierophant, please, Spirit. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? What's the decision? Bollocks. Whoa, bunched up load of bullshit. We're not taking all them, because that'll leave you into purgatory. Okay, Spirit, please can you clarify the Hierophant? Just give me a single card, please. The Hierophant. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. That's what I just heard. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. So what are you trying to hold on to? What's the Hierophant speak of, please? So, Queen of Swords. Loosen your grip. So I've also got the High Priestess, which is silent, which is someone that's just fucking doesn't speak, has got like a ball strap, fucking gag strapped around the mouth and they didn't know how to speak. Or it could be Pisces. Okay. But this is the silent intuition, so that's why it relates to Pisces. Okay. But it could also be Virgo rising, maybe. Virgo rising. Okay. Or in their chart, Virgo in their chart. Or Pisces in their chart. So, you know, please do some kind of work, and hopefully you know your sun, moon and rising. I'll try and put a link in the description of where you can find all that out. Okay. But the King of Swords is me. Okay. So it looked like I could be involved in this kind of mix somewhere. So the Hierophant talks about structure, and it also talks about my descendant sign, descending. But something that we build from within a karmic walk. You know, I have Scorpio rising, and I'm Pisces, so I could be involved in this mixed somewhere. But the Hierophant talks about firm foundations and structure, and something that we can pull roots from depending on where it is in your chart. It doesn't matter if it's your descending or ascending or sun, moon or rising. You need to learn about tarot cards and what feelings they represent and what they are in your chart, because you pull strength from that to be a leader, a speaker, a motivational leader and speaker, or a psychic healer, tarot card reader, or anything in that kind of public field, things that I do and other people do on YouTube or in life. You know, it can be court decisions. Someone could be going to court trying to create a happier home life in the family. Okay, involving a Sagittarius maybe. Okay, looking for a new direction and working hard towards that in order to build some more money. Okay, but the King of Swords talks about someone that can be very aloof. Now, it does depend on how people have been treated, the way they take this energy on. Okay, because this is wisdom as well. You see, the Aries, the Emperor, okay, guides people like this, kings and queens. So they pick this energy up from Aries. Okay, so it could be to do with an Aries and a King of Swords energy, which could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, sun, moon or rising or Venus. And it could be you as an Aries dealing with this, that is also dealing with a Taurus somewhere in the mix. Okay, somewhere in the mix of the signs and the things, because we've kind of got everybody. We've got earth, air, water, fire, you know, all the elements of fucking something. But the King of Swords talks about a double-edged sword, pretty much like the Queen, but is more wise. He will cut people off at the knees because he's full of wisdom. So he's not really aloof. He's kind of made a firm decision for himself that I'm not taking any bullshit anymore. Okay, people that enter our lives have to come up as the same value as you. The value, this is what this talks about, values, traditional values. They have to meet you at face value, and they have to meet you face to face in life, literally. You have to show up as you are. You know, it's no good walking into a shop, into a, you know, into a job centre and walking up and just not saying anything, you know, because the guy will be like, what's the matter? You know, you might as well piss off. What do you want? If you're not going to speak, because we had the silent intuition, what do you want? You know, so you might as well piss off if you're not going to speak. So that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, is that someone needs to open up, speak, or move on or move forward, because some of it's good and some of it's strange. Weird science. So, weird science. So you're relating to a Sagittarius, so please watch Weird Science, the video that I've done, right? Weird Science. Because there's a mix of everyone. That's why some people are probably aloof with their emotions, which means aloof, you know, can be very strong or very like a pisshead, basically. You know, give a fuck, and I'm just aloof with my feelings and emotions because I've got no idea what they are, because I would actually rip my gut out in order to have a look at it. You know, is it there? Is that a feeling? It must be, because I can see it. Oh no, I can't, because I'm dead. Sorry, I really hope someone's not died in your lives. God, you know, I really hope not. I really hope not. So I do apologise for that, but you know, I really hope not. But it definitely doesn't seem that way to me. But if someone has lost someone, you know, I have empathy, trust me, because I'm a medium as well. So, but we did have a silent intuition. So if someone's not speaking, being aloof, being like cold and aloof, and cold and cutting, or whatever, it depends on, vice versa, you know. So let's have a look at the King of Cups. Why do we have the King of Cups as the overall energy, please? Who's the King of Cups, please, Spirit? Who's the King of Cups? Just heard you. You, laddie. Fucking right. 10 of Cups, the Sun in Pisces. That's what this card is. It means the Sun in Pisces. But it means a happy home life, a new creation, firm, committed, not aloof. Can be aloof, can be cutting. But he's mastered the energy, so he knows how to be a leader like Aries, like you guys. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? But it seems to me that if you are, you're dealing with the right kind of character, because they are stable. Okay, they are stable. Okay, and it looks like the Taurus could well be too. But it looks like that they won't put up with any shit either. You know, because they're wise. They're wise, but they are a fixed sign too, so they'll go have at it. You know, they won't put up with any shit if they're a Taurus in their chart. You know, they will not take any bullshit. They'll probably just ram you out the ring. You know, the three-party tea party, if that was the case, you know, a Taurus would just fuck you straight off out of the ring, or be stupid and aloof themselves and get pissed, because I do know Tauruses that can be that way. But it seems if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're stable and committed in order to telling people the truth. Okay, so, and you've got the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. So Pisces again, Pisces, eight, communication. So this is divine source. So this is pretty much what I have access to too. But we all have. So this can mean someone's trying to tap in energetically and keep someone spiritually trapped, because this is feeling stuck. So because I'm aloof and connected to a Capricorn maybe, or a Scorpio, or something that's reflecting of the past, trying to keep someone spiritually trapped and not have communication, or can't communicate with a Pisces or a Capricorn and stuck in purgatory, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses, because we've got an array of people. But if you're an Aries Sun sign and you're dealing with a Pisces, you love them very much, and they love you too. Okay, because that is, well, fucking hell, guys. I mean, look at that. You know, look at that. I mean, that doesn't have to mean your ex-partner or fucking anything like that. If you're been in destruction with anyone, obviously, this is like goodness. I do apologise for my camera, guys, but this is goodness. I'm trying to sort it out, so things will get better. But please like, share, and subscribe, and show your support, because this is the third reading I've ever done, ever. Okay, but I normally tell stories with cards and do some, because I have Pisces in the 5th house too, so that's magical and mystery and likes editing and stuff. But that's communicating with a Pisces that you maybe want to have a happy home life with, that can be aloof or can be stern. Trying to look at the positive and negatives. Feeling stuck about communication to or from with a Pisces, either you to them or them to you, about a home life that is involving a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you are, Sun, Moon or Rising, and you're trying to unstick yourself by actually communicating responsibly as adults now, and things have ended and you are coming to the ending of a cycle and things are becoming more stable, and you've just come out of Venus, but we're now going back into retrograde, so things are going to go a little bit weird sciencey again before we find stability. Okay, and you've got 7 of Wands feeling defensive, and the Ace of Cups, and Virgo could be involved. Okay, so sorry guys, so you've got 7 here. I'll try and do your numbers afterwards if I can, if I have time. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands here for? Queen of Wands, what's the Queen of Wands offering? The Queen of Wands, Spirit, what's the Queen of Wands doing? What is she doing? Some kind of motivational speaking or leading. That's what the Queen of Wands represents. Yep, saying yes. Probably buying you some flowers, or you're buying them some flowers. Stop. Walking away. So Aries, this card represents you to me, walking away through emotions that have been built up and realising that it's not worth your time and effort in order to walk away. That's Aries, that is red, so that's you going on a fool's journey. Basically, the fool walks to the top of the hill, wishes upon a star, which is Gemini Moon maybe, okay, and getting guidance from a Gemini Moon, which is me, and taking a fool's journey in a new direction, okay, because you can walk through this many times, and you can end up in purgatory. You know, you can walk through many things that are built up in lives, but it's the wall of defence. You know, we become very defensive and offensive. You know, it's not a fight, it's not a game. We don't fight with people. We have to learn and grow in order to move forward and build our vibration. Okay, everything works off law of attraction, our vibration, and the respect for yourself. Because if you don't have it for yourself, no one will truly see that in order for you to meet someone at your same face value. Same thing as I went through. All right, how are you getting on? You know, law of attraction. So you're walking away. We do have Cinderella's 3-party, kind of celebrating that you're walking away and feeling more happy, going out maybe, celebrating with friends. Could be a Virgo involved because we did have that in the deck, maybe, or a Pisces, or any of the signs. But, you know, 3 can also talk of a three-parted kind of, you know, involvement. So what's the 4 of Wands about, please, Spirit? 4 of Wands. Yeah, coming out of heartache, coming out of depression and heartache. You know, sometimes things in life, they're just lessons. You know, they're lessons that we need to take and move forward. But you see, it seems to me like the happy home life is becoming stable because you're walking away, but then you're walking into a trap. Someone's walking back into a trap because of reflection of the past, of something to do with Capricorn and Scorpio. That is an array of fucking mess, that section. This whole thing here is great, but Scorpio, Capricorn and 6 is not, that's not written. That's like a false prophet, you know. Lucifer was a false prophet. It was a fallen angel, and that's why we have the perpetuation of dark and light, to learn release from this. You know, you can only, and an illusion is only you that keeps yourself in it. You know, you take yourself out the tea party and realise that there's no sugar because you're sweet enough anyway, and you don't need that. So you straight up no chaser, cut things off. Fuck it, I'm out. You know, I'm out. Fuck it, don't want it no more. Or whatever you need to do for being Aries. That's what you represent as Aries. You know, you're leaders. You should be. So you take your lump out of the tea party and you move forward and do the best that you can with your creative field, maybe, or your creation of whatever it is that you want to be, guys. You know, we all manifest. But that doesn't look like a good kind of combination that's going on in that kind of story, because that can be an individual story. Because it looks like if you're connected, if you start off good and then you go back, it's like you go forward but backward. Because forward looks good, but then you're going backward into a trap that's a cry for help, takes more healing in order to actually learn. So it could be good. So some people in life, they need to, you know, as an Aries, let people go, or anybody in general in life, you know, let them go. And when you learn release, you find prosperity then, and happiness and joy and self-worth, self-value and self-respect. You know, you should have, being Aries. And you know, things can happen then, because we need to learn to release. We need to learn that souls are here for a specific point in life of release. It's the game of life. It's like the Matrix, right? Is that we come here to experience pain, but we only inflict pain upon ourselves the amount of time that we do it. That is also an illusion that we can't see. So how many times are you going to physically do it? Because you have free will that you can't also see. You can't see time. You can't see feelings, and you can't see thoughts. You can't rip out your brain and say, look, there's a memory. There's a memory of, what is my memory? This? Is that my memory? Because that's what it seems to be. You're contemplating on trapping yourself. Again. But learning that sitting up late at night ain't worth the hassle, because you're just healing, because 9 is obviously a repetitive pattern of the same, of healing. 4, and finally seeing the light. We go from the dark of the doom and gloom to find the light. So we go through lessons, we learn to release, and we find prosperity. Okay, could be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or God, I mean, I've got Leo as a, what do you call it? MCIC, and we did have Aquarius, so look into those. Midheaven, and it's the cross that bears you. The cross shouldn't be a devil. You know, you're not fucking satanic. The cross that bears you is the wheel of fortune and your destiny, and it's your base chakra. Please, what you are dealing with, Sagittarius in the mix. Well, so Weird Science, I've got it on my channel. Look it up, Weird Science, base chakra. Missing a number 8. 7 and 8. Something to do with that mix. Okay. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't really want to clarify anymore. And we did have that come back even though I stopped shuffling. So Pisces or Virgo is involved too. Pisces and Virgo are the opposite ends of the scale. You see, it depends where it is, sun, moon or rising, but I won't go into that, but it depends. But Virgo, on the opposite side of the wheel of what I was just talking about, the wheel of fortune, your base chakra, your destiny, is opposites attract but opposites. Like me and my best friend, okay, she is a Sagittarius. She is a Sagittarius, and she has a Virgo rising. So her rising sign matches my sun sign of Pisces. So we are a very good match, and we are never separated for long before we are magnetically pulled together, because we represent opposites but the same opposite, not a counter reaction. It's a counterpart. It's different, but I'm going to leave it there because this is 45 minutes, guys. So this is a brand new channel, okay? This is only my 3rd ever reading, okay? I'm probably going to do, because this is for Facebook as well, but I'm probably going to do set up somehow some kind of private readings if people want them. I really won't charge that much. I'll try not to, okay? I'll try to, you know, remain fair. You'll never find anybody else fairer than a fucking Pisces, right? But everything is a commodity. So if you would like to just donate something for time, if this did resonate with you, there are links in the description. If there are any songs that kind of come in at the same time, I will put that in here for you too, Aries. But I'm hoping that that's a really good reading for you for November. All right, guys? So please like, share and subscribe, and anything else that you want to do, they're all in the description in order for you to follow. All right, guys? Peace.